Okay, well, so we are going to start, and I know you had a long week. I mean, nothing to do, right? You were off. And yeah, one question for you, Sabrina. How, how was the exam for you? How did you do? Was it easy? Was it difficult? I guess
Where
Sabrina can at least. Yes, Sabrina.
were you asking about the test?
We cannot listen to you, Sabrina. Well, anyways, make sure you are in a quiet place at least if you are taking classes, because it's very easy to get distracted. But anyways, that is okay. Juan,
Give me a second, teacher. Is my
uh-huh.
mute?
Yes, you said that's your nephew?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Okay, well, so we're going to start topic today. And give me a second here so I can put this WhatsApp web on mute. Yes. So we have a new topic today, and the topic is chapter number 4. I mean, that's not a topic, right? I mean, the name is not. So the name of the topic is sentence, stress, and rhythm. And you're gonna say what? If you go to your book, in let me show you here. If you go to your book and you look for the chapter or lesson number 4, you're going to find the chapter called sentence, stress, and rhythm. You see, that's the one that we are going to talk about today. I know that you don't have information. What I did was I left the the homework. I just left the homework there, like, I guess it was like 10 minutes ago. So you have the homework there. You can do it because we're gonna have some exercises about that homework. So you will have until Sunday to finish homework and send it back to me. Uh, there are many people who wait for the last day to do homework, and then they realize that they don't have enough time, or they realize that they cannot do it. So what they do is that they ask for more time, you know. So, hey, I gave you 1 week for you to do it and you waited for the last day. That's not fair. I know that you work, that you get sick, that your family gets sick, that accidents happen, but it's not every week. Uh, yes, Annie, do you want to say something there? Annie Vicente? I thought you wanted to say something, Annie, because I saw that you were not on mute. Okay, well, this is what we are going to do, we're gonna take here like 40 minutes, and we are going to talk about that chapter, sentence stress. And I'm going to share with you, no, not that one, not that one. I don't like that board. I'm going to share with you this board and sentence stress and rhythm, right? Well, I guess I have to put it in capital. Now it's very small, and I'm just gonna adjust that right now. Give me a second. I guess you can see it there. Okay, now so that's the class of. Now I have a few questions for you now. Let me see. I'm gonna take one person to ask this question to. Brigida, what is stress? Stress. What is that? That one. Stress. Noemi, if you are talking, you are on mute. I believe that you guys cannot listen to me, huh? Give me a second here.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. One second. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to disable my camera because I believe. Do you have problems listening to me?
No, sir.
No problems. Well,
No.
I thought so because I've been calling people and they don't answer. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put those people absent. I will have to start doing that. Let me continue then. Okay, let me share again. I disabled my camera because maybe you guys, I thought you couldn't listen to me properly, just in case if my internet was just acting up here. Okay, now, Carlo, can you tell us what stress is? What is stress?
Stress.
Uh-huh.
I believe that is stress.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't listen to you.
In Spanish is estrés.
Uh-huh. Well, look, stress is an English word and that word was taken in Spanish to refer to a physical condition or a mental condition when you are tired. You see, that's what it means in Spanish, but that's not what it means in English now. We are talking
Okay.
about phonetics.
Ya
Yes,
tengo.
Darío?
No importa, a eso lo mismo.
Jesus, guys, make sure you put your microphones on mute. Luis Espinal, what is stress?
Stress, it traduces oraciones acentuadas, in
Uh-huh.
this case, in Spanish.
Yes. And I don't know why you guys are thinking about Spanish, all of you, like the people answer. Why are you thinking about Spanish?
Teacher,
Why?
can I know the answer?
Yes, go on, Pamela.
So, stress in phonetics is the accent we put in words.
I thought that we said that a long time ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Am I right, right?
You are
I have
completely
an idea,
right.
maybe.
All right.
You, yes. Yes, Dario, do you want to say something? Go on, Dario.
This is me, teacher. I'm sorry. I am in my father computer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's stress. It may mean well, the word got the strong accent. A
Uh-huh.
vowel got a strong accent. I don't know. Maybe it's an
Right.
idea they have.
Yes, that's what it is. I mean, you and Pamela, you are completely right on what you said. Stress is the force that we put in a syllable. I have a deja vu now. I believe that I told you that. Maybe I didn't, But we've been here and we are in chapter 3, lesson 3, and you, when I say you, I mean the majority, you don't know what stress is. Wow. Stress is the force that you put in a syllable. Stress is normally called accent, right? So all the words have accent. All the words have accent in Spanish, in English. But we will see, because we normally have exceptions, right? We, uh, just to distinguish one thing from the other, let me show you this. And I know you're gonna see this when you start filling up the questions, right? There is something that we call word stress, and there is something else that we call sentence stress, right? So just very easy for you to understand it, very easy and quick. Word stress, we're working with words, right? For example, English, let's say English, right? Let's say mother. You see, these are words. And the words are made of what? What are the smaller pieces of a word? How do you call the small piece of a word? Let me call one person now. This person is going to be, uh, who is this? Patricia Mendez. What is the name for the small pieces of a word?
Repeat it, teacher, please.
What is the name for a part of a word? A small piece of a word. For example, you have this word here, English, you have mother. If you break that word into pieces, what is the name of those pieces? That's the question.
Can I tell you, teacher?
Oh, wait, but because Patricia is thinking,
I don't know, teacher.
you don't know? Okay, we're gonna take another person now. I'm gonna make everyone talk today. Go on there, not you. Maria Stephanie, do you know the answer for that? What is the name of the pieces of a word? If you divide a word, what is the name for those little parts? Go,
Teacher, Ricardo.
go on, Gerardo. Yes.
Syllable.
Syllable. Look, if you don't know the answer for this simple question, and in the exam you have 17, you have 15, you have 14, I know that you copy. Maybe one of your friends from last semester gave you the exam because it was the same. And I left it like that on purpose. But you have to know that this second exam that we are going to have, don't lose your time looking for the exam from your friends because it's going to be the same.
Pues si te supera que yo más o menos tenía la idea, pero con miedo a decirla mal, mejor no la dije.
Patricia, I don't know, guys. Patricia said something there, but I didn't understand anyways what she said because I am programmed for English right now. Maybe you guys know what she said. All right, so here we are. Noemi Lebron, I have a question for you. No, I'm not gonna ask this question. Let me continue, Noemi. I have you in mind. Okay, so you see, you divide the words into syllables, right? And what happens is when you have a word like this that has more than one syllable, okay? There is a syllable that has stress, and that is what we call the stress syllable, right? So in one word, there is a syllable that sounds more than the others. And that's when you are working with word stress. You see? Now, when we work with sentence stress, I'm going to give you this sentence, one sentence. I love you. That's a sentence that everybody likes. I love you. Here, we are not working with syllables anymore. You see? Here we work with syllables in a word, but here we have a sentence. Now, what happens is when you have a sentence, there is one word that sounds more than the others because this is the stress word. So when you're working with sentences, you will focus on one word that sounds more than the others. When you are working with words, you will focus on one syllable that sounds more than the others. You see, word, you look for the syllable that has the stress. Sentences, you look for the word that has the stress. I don't know if I'm getting you guys confused. Just don't forget.
Teacher.
A little teacher.
Yes,
Hello.
look, very easy. If you are working with words, you know that you divide words into syllables. So you're gonna look for the syllable that sounds more. If you are working with a sentence, you know that you form a sentence with what, Pamela? With what do you form a sentence? With syllables?
I'm sorry, teacher. I was writing. What did you say?
If you make words by
Mhm.
syllables, how do
Mm.
you make sentences?
If I use
I'm
word,
sorry.
what? I don't mean. Repeat it, repeat it, teacher.
The question is,
Uh-huh.
if you make words
Mm-hmm.
with syllables, how do you make sentences? With what? That's the question.
With words?
With?
Parece. I, teacher. I really don't know.
Don't worry. So that's right, you here. Patricia Almonte, do you want to say it?
With words.
With words. Because what we are doing is we are breaking
I know.
down. One word is broken into syllables and one sentence is broken into words. For you to create a word, you need syllables. For you to create a sentence, you need words. You see? So what I'm trying to tell you is that now, from now on, we are going to focus on those words that are stressed. Because I don't know if you remember, the question that I asked before in previous classes. How do you know where the stress goes in a word, in one word? How do you know that this is English and not English? How do you know this is mother and not mother? How do you know that? Is there any way to know where the stress, where the accent goes in a word? Is there a rule for us to know? What do you say?
I think, teacher, that for us to know where the stress go,
Uh-huh.
we need to hear the word first.
You need to
I
hear the
think.
word first. That is true. So that means there is no way for us to know where the stress goes in a word. Okay? When we're talking about syllables, you don't know in which syllable the stress goes. It is impossible. But when you are working with sentences, it is possible to know which is the word in a sentence that has the stress. I will repeat this. If you have a word, right, which is divided into syllables, it is impossible for you to know in which syllable the stress goes. But if you have a sentence, it is possible to know in which word of the sentence the stress is. And we're gonna see this now. We're gonna see it. For you to know which word is stress and which word is not stress in a sentence, you need to know the grammatical name of the words. So you need to know the grammatical name of the words. Now, I'm going to ask a question now to, let me see to who? Maria Lynette. Can you tell us a grammatical name of a word or group of words? A grammatical name. She's not there, I guess, huh?
Yes, teacher, I'm here, but now I'm not sure what is a grammatical name of a word.
Oh, don't worry. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Does anyone knows here a grammatical name for any word? Any word. When you went to the English school, the teacher told you many words and they told you some of the names of the words.
Teacher, I think that that is the name given to a word.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I will give you one word.
Teacher, me, Gerardo.
Yes, go on.
I feel so easy linguistic.
Uh-huh. But I will give you one word, Gerardo, and you will tell me the name of that. The grammatical name, because I know that you know it. Be, go, sleep, escape, write, watch, take a shower, go home. What is the grammatical name for those words that I told you? Let's see if you know. Gerardo went away. Go on, Pamela. What is the name for those words?
Wait, teacher, I'm thinking. I have it right in my head, but I just don't.
But you put your hands up. That's right. I thought so.
No. I put that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. So let's put it down then.
I'm sorry.
Patricia Amonte.
Would it be the adjective?
Okay, listen to the words. Listen to the words. Be, go, sleep, watch, eat.
Short word.
Are you sure? That's what the teacher told you when you went to English school. That was the
Teacher,
that they told you. To be, to go, to sleep, to watch, to use, to study.
The verb, teacher.
The verbs,
Verb.
Jesus, guys.
Yes, he's right.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Those are
Oh
the
my
verbs.
God.
That's a grammatical
It's
name for
like
the
that, teacher, it's like that.
Many people are
yes.
here.
And another person said the other name. What was the other name that you said? I don't know who he was. That was another name for words. Because look, words are divided into groups, right?
somebody said an adjective.
Adjectives, right? You see, adjectives. That's another grammatical name for words.
Pronouns, teacher.
The pronouns,
Yes.
yes. And how many type of pronouns do you know? Think about it. How many types?
It's a
Possessive
verb.
one.
Someone said the possessive one. Yes.
Yes.
What else? Just that? What is the name for the pronouns that you use to conjugate verbs? When you
So A subject pronounces or verb
Subject
pronounce.
pronouns, yes. The personal pronouns as
Personal
how
pronouns.
we know them,
Yeah.
right? So you see, guys, listen, you need to learn the grammatical names of the words. Okay, now, okay, that was only a brainstorming just to see how much you knew about this. And as I can see, you guys, I mean, in general, you don't know a lot about this, and you are going to learn this now. Okay, let me show you, because I have to let you know. In English, we have two we have two types of words in English. Two types of words, okay? Now, within these two types of words, we have different groups. Within one type, we have many groups, and within the other type, we have more groups of words. Now, we have uh, content words. That's the first type, content words. And we have a second type, which is function words. Function words. Now, uh, content words. What are the content words? Content words are those words that have meaning by themselves. If they have a definition, right? If you can give a definition of a word, that is a content word. And the content word are the stressed words. Okay, and the function words are the words that have no meaning, just the grammatical purpose that they develop. That's what they do. So no meaning. And the function words are unstressed. I mean, stress means force, and unstressed means no force, right? So content words are stressed, and they have meaning. Function words are unstressed, and they have no meaning. I'm going to give you now one word, and I'm going to choose one person. Okay, I'm going to choose the person first. Let me choose the person first. Uh, Jorge Indio, are you there? I guess Jorge is not there, huh? We have many people here today that are not in class. Only their names are there, but they're not here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give 1 point every week, every time we meet. I'm going to give 1 point to these people who participate. Because if you don't participate, you are not present in class. Let's see if we can find another person here. Uh, who is that? Oh, Maria Reyes? Yes. Okay, Maria, I'm going to give you one word. I don't expect that you do it correct. I just want to see the idea that you might have. I'm going to give you one word, and you will tell me if it is content or if it is function. Okay? Jesus. House is the word. Do you believe it's content or function? What do you say, Maria? Content word. Content word. Okay. Berenice, I'm going to give you one word, and I want you to say if it is function or content. That's your word. Car.
Content, teacher.
Content word. Okay. I'm going to give another word. Um, give me a second here. And what do you say, Carlo? Is it a content word or a function word?
A function words.
Okay. Now, one question, if you want to answer this, you can raise your hand, any one of you. Why do you believe house is a content word? Go on,
Because
Patricia.
has a meaning.
Yes, go on, Patricia. You have your hands up.
Because you said the content word has a meaning of their own and the function words only grammatical.
Okay, but one question. What is a house? Can you tell?
A house.
Yes, what is a house? Tell us.
I
Place.
cannot explain towards a place where you live.
Uh-huh. Okay. So a house is a place where you live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you giving a definition. What about you, Berenice? What is a house for you?
The place where you live, teacher.
The place where you live. You see? So you're giving definitions. Brigida, what is a car? Can you tell us what is a car for you? What is your definition for car?
Sorry, teacher. I am not understand too much.
Oh, you don't understand. You have to stay in a quiet place where there is no noise because sometimes we don't understand because there is a lot of background noise around us. Yes, Kathleen.
Yes, teacher, car for me is car, is a person drive.
Uh-huh. Well, people drive.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Annie Vicente, do you want to say what a car is? What is a car?
Um, I say the same. The car is transport,
A means of transportation.
transportation. Yes.
Okay, means of transportation, yes. Well, okay, I see Sabrina, you also want to say something?
Yeah, imagine on which a person can move
Uh-huh.
to use.
Yes, you see, I mean, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you see a word and you can say something about that word, like you can give a definition or you can say why you use it for, right? And things, that's a content word. It has meaning. For example, I will give you my favorite word. This is my favorite. Mother. And now I'm gonna ask a person to tell me what a mother is. Jovanka, what is a mother?
Me, teacher, Jovanka.
Yes.
What is a mother?
Mhm.
Okay, so first of all, is a woman
Yes.
that birth a baby or
Yes.
babies.
Uh-huh.
So
True.
a mother is the only person who births babies. That's it.
But hold on. Uh, a mother is only a woman.
Yes.
Of
Are
course
you
not.
sure?
No,
Yes.
prof.
You
No,
don't love your
teacher.
mother.
Oh yeah, the dog
Can
You
is
don't
animal
love
a
your
mother.
mother.
can an animal be a mother? An
Yeah,
animal.
yeah, yeah.
Of course, yes.
Right. So you see, don't limit the meaning of the word. We think only about mother because we are human, but
The animal too.
any creature that gives birth is a mother. You see? And how do you call this woman that is in charge in church? That's a mother too. The religious churches, right? The church. They're woman that they call it mother, and not necessarily a woman that has given birth.
Yes, teacher.
Right, you see? So yeah, you have a lot of definition for that. Kathleen, you have your hands up also?
What teacher, sorry?
That I see your hands up. I thought you wanted to say something.
I know, sorry.
Okay. Right. So now you see that's content word, a word that has meaning, a word that you can give a definition about it. Now, I'm going to ask now this question. I have this word. I have this word. I have this word that I gave you there. You see? And I have this word. Okay, I have more. Hold on. I have more. Now I'm gonna stop there. And what about I? Let me see. Let's take another person. Someone that I haven't given the opportunity. Given, I mean. Milady Morillo, do you believe that I is a content or a function word?
Uh, Let me see.
I, content or function?
And content word,
A content word. Can you tell me the definition for I? What is I?
like person, me.
A person? Me?
Yes, like
Okay.
me.
A pronoun.
So I is you. So I is your name. If we say I, whenever we say I, we're gonna think about you, your name.
No, teacher.
Right. If I say I, you gonna say yes, teacher?
I.
You see? What yes, Dario, yes, I don't know. I see your name, Dario. What about me? What about me? Is content or function?
It's function word, I think.
Function, right?
Do you hear me?
Because yes, I heard you. It's because there is
Yeah.
no definition for me. Me could be whoever.
Yeah.
Me could be,
Yeah, exactly.
and me could be you. You see?
Exactly.
Whoever uses me is you. And then you get confused, right?
Yeah.
And then you have this word, your. Do you believe that's content or function? Your.
Fusion, teacher.
Content? Okay. If your, what do you say? Imagine that I'm telling you your, then what do you say?
Mine or me?
Yeah, my what?
Yes.
My mother, my son, my daughter, my house, my car, my
My
motorcycle,
brother.
my what? You see? And then if you say at what? At what place? At the beach? At the street? At where? So basically, these words that need another word for you to understand what the person is talking about, that's a function word. Function words cannot
Yeah,
be
and
alone. Yes? What do you say that? I thought that you was talking. All right, now,
yeah,
let me,
I was gonna tell. That's right. I was gonna tell you.
that you need another word, right? Yes. Uh, Here, let me show you the
And there's
chapter.
another word.
Uh-huh. This is the chapter, I say chapter, lesson. Lesson 4. So you will have to fill up like 10 questions from here. You will have to read it. You're gonna see some characteristics of English. You will learn about stress. And here you will have a list of words. You will have content words. You will have function words. And it's going to give you a division. You see, content words include this. You see, these are the grammatical names for the words. So you are going to discover uh, which is content and also which is function. You see, make sure that when you study, you're trying to learn the names, the grammatical names of the words, of the different groups of words. Because from now on, if you don't handle this, if you don't know what is a verb, if you don't know what is an article, what is a pronoun, you will have a lot of difficulties in the following homeworks and also in the following exams, because this here is very important for what we have next. So in your house, when you are filling up the questions, don't just fill up the question. Stop here and study. Make notes. Because look, although you study this, there will be things that you will forget. So that's why it's very important. And that's it. Next week, we will continue talking about this chapter or lesson. And this was only a little introduction for you to have an idea of what you are going to see in the book. Now, I would like to know if you have not from this class, or it could be, do you have any questions, any comments, any complaints, any suggestions that you would like to say?
Teacher,
Yes?
I believe that.
Oh, I cannot listen to you.
What about now?
Yes.
Okay, it's an opinion, right?
Uh-huh.
I believe that it's better if instead of you taking off points when we don't talk, you pass the list. Because what about if one day I don't want to talk and you say I'm not in the class when I'm not?
No, but the point is this, you talk in every class.
Yeah,
So
but what if one day I don't want to?
no, but you don't understand.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't understand. You
Mm-hmm.
talk every class.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with you. But talk
Okay.
every class. Jovanka talks in every class. Gerardo talks in every class. Jorge Indio talks in every class. Today he didn't. I don't know why. Right? But there are many people here that they don't say anything. So for me, they're not in class. They're not present because they don't participate.
So, teacher,
Teacher, I
Jovanka,
participate
what?
here. I'm
What?
here, teacher.
I'm listening you, teacher.
Yes. And what did you listen to me? What did you listen? Like, what did I say?
Talk to teacher.
Uh-huh. Listen, I mentioned some names. I know that there are more people who talk, but I'm just giving you examples because I'm not gonna be saying 20 names because that's losing time. If you talk, you know that you talk and know that you talk. But you know that there's some people here that don't talk. And that's the people that I'm gonna be checking every week and asking questions to them to see if they there. If they don't answer, they're losing points.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, teacher. Good.
Right. All right, and that's it. That's it. Make sure you do homework on time, and I will talk to you next week on this class. It could be before in another one. See you later then.
Bye.
Take care, teacher.
See you.
See you
Bye,
later.
teacher.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
Pleasure.
Good night, teacher.
All right.